Desmond, let's just get your thoughts on this game. Huge win for you guys.
Yeah, it was a huge win for us. These first 4 games, the out-of-conference games, there was a lot of pressure, not just on us, but on a lot of teams. And, to get through the Indiana week and then to get through this week, it's like, just a weight lifted off everyone's shoulders.
I feel like you sound like your voice is gone almost. You've been doing a lot of screaming and celebrating there?
Yeah, there was a lot of screaming, a lot of celebrating, of course. But that's what you expect after a big win.
Desmond, speaking of being loud, I know when Justin and I were talking to you earlier this week, Coach Denbrock warned you about how loud it would be. You said it would be too loud for long. Was that true? Or, UC fans seem to be pretty loud.
Yeah, no. Shout out our UC fan base because, when times were down for them and you heard UC start chanting, it sounded like a home game. But no, if you want to ask me what my craziest atmosphere played in, still say UCF on game day. So that tops that. So, coming in here, I'm like, all right, let's see what they're talking. Let's see how loud they can get. And, run out the tunnel. It wasn't that. And I'm like,
You enjoyed that touchdown.
Yeah, I enjoyed that very much. But
You've accomplished a lot of things at UC. Where does this step, beating this team, kind of rank for you in that list of accomplishments?
It's definitely up there. I would say, top 5, top 3. That's going against a ranked opponent, a historic opponent, an opponent with, multiple stories on each side, as far as coaches, as far as players. So, it's a big win for us. It's a big win for our program, our city and our community of Cincinnati.
How do you feel you guys handled all that emotion? It was what everyone talked about coming into it when you actually got out there. How did you feel the team responded?
I think we responded really well. I don't think we let the stage get too big for us. I think we were able to start fast. I think we were able to play, complementary football on both sides of the ball. We have some things we got to work on special teams, and then, we got to finish some in the third quarter and early fourth, but on the offensive side. But other than that, I thought we played a pretty good game.
When you came out, you had like a scowl on your face. You were looking. You were just like, kind of like you embraced this moment. What to mean for you to come out here and play the way you did, and just this atmosphere?
No, that's every game. Every game I go out there, I got a chip on my shoulder. So I really just lock in and focus, especially coming out the tunnel. Just seeing people, and it makes it a lot more fun when you're going against an away team, or the home team, and you're away. You can see all those fans cheering and laughing and hooting and hollering, and I take, it's pretty funny to me.
By definition, this is a statement win here today. Is that how you guys view it, and how do you think the playoff committee should view this? I know it's mid-season, but it's still, pretty substantial, right?
Yeah, like you said, it's still mid-season, so we got a lot of games left to play. But it obviously is a big win. It's a big win against a top 10 team. And I think this team will finish, in the top 10, if not close to the top 10 by the end of the year. So, at the end of the day, we're going to go out and play our games. Hopefully we keep this going on to Friday and then the week after and the week after that. But we're going to prepare each game, how we do every week, and just keep going to the end of the season.
Des, it's 17-13. The game seemed like it's starting to flip. You guys have basically your best drive of the game. What was sort of the mood like on the sideline coming out for that? And also, give me an idea that 34-yard shot down the field, that might have been your best throw of the day.
To Pierce?
Yeah, the middle of the field, the Taylor on the final touchdown drive.
Yeah, no. We knew that we had to get a first down, had to get the ball moving. Couldn't take a 3 and out. So that was huge for us. It was just 4 verts, and we were looking to go to AP, and because he had been good for us all day. And then they left to match up with their will linebacker on Lenny T, and that's what we like to call a mismatch. And so I put it in there and just gave him a ball, and he made a great play and a great catch, and we were able to keep going.
Did you guys feel the momentum changing at that point? You guys looked very calm, but how did it feel?
Yeah, I think you made a good point. We were still very calm during that time, but it felt like, that we're almost there. Keep going, keep pushing, keep grinding, and you're almost there. That's how it felt.
A couple more in the back, then Keith.
Is the word Heisman anywhere in the back of your mind?
Of course it is, because it's 2021 and social media is all over the place. So yes and no. I come out here and play football every single day, and try to be the best I can be, not only for myself, but for my brothers in the locker room. Without my brothers in the locker room, I'm no one. So without them, that wouldn't even be an option. I'm not putting up the craziest numbers out there or anything, but like I said, I'm just going out and playing my game. How I've done since I was a kid, and I'm just loving the game and loving where I'm at.
Last 2, Keith and then Caleb.
Des, Luke called this the Desmond Ridder effect. He just talked about the confidence that he has in you, and with you, he thinks that this team can just accomplish whatever it is. When you have a head coach who has that confidence in you, how does that make you feel as a player?
It makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you're doing good as a leader, and you're obviously has done well as a leader. So I take great pride in being a leader and bringing these not only younger guys with me, but some of the older guys who are still quiet and hasn't really taken into that leadership role. But just sometimes the team needs a voice. People say it's got to be the quarterback. It doesn't have to be the quarterback. That's just who I've been as a person, and I take great pride in being the leader of this team, and just keep leading them to victory.
Caleb, then Nicole.
Des, you went back in the locker room after the game, and then you and a bunch of guys went back out on the field. Tell me what that was all about and what that means to you guys.
Yeah, so 2 weeks ago against IU, some of the O linemen and myself took a picture on the field at IU because these IU and Notre Dame are two historic stadiums that not only myself but 98% of America and some of these guys won't even get to play in again. So for them to just be able to remember that with a picture or something maybe at the end of the year, I think that's really, I'm gonna say, heartfelt from not only myself but it's just gonna remind all of us the hard work we put in, and just the brotherhood and everything that we've done to get here.
Final question, Nicole.
What does it feel like, to play on a team in a sport where like other people decide something totally subjectively, like a playoff process? Like you guys can do what you can do on the field, but like how do you compartmentalize that part that you guys can't control whether or not you get in the playoff or something?
We control what we can control. That's the only thing I can say. We're gonna go out and play our game every Saturday or Friday, excuse me, and put our best foot forward and our best game on film. So if at the end of the year we do that and we go undefeated and we play 12 or 11 perfect games, whatever it is, as good as we can, and then they still don't put us in there, that's not our call. We don't have the call to make the playoffs. So we're just gonna go out and play our game the best we can, and hopefully at the end of the year they see that they give us a chance.
All right, thanks, Des.
Thank you.